I mean, I wish I had a full story. What the hell? When you realize your psych degree is absolutely worthless because you got a felony for the way you tried to unalive yourself 12 years ago? What? All right, story time, please. Okay, where's the story time? I have to figure this out. It's from 3 days ago.
I lit my psych ward room on fire.
Incredible. Holy moly. Incredible. Incredible.
I was severely depressed.
Let's just, right off the bat, let's just acknowledge something that's an absolute objective truth. You better listen to me. The craziest motherfuckers make the best psychologists and like social workers. Any social worker or person, like a psychiatric person, you know what I'm saying, worth their fucking weight is fucking insane. I'm sorry, my wife is off her fucking rocker. I love the woman to death. And as if you guys are probably sitting there, I can't believe Papa would say that. Every singular fucking social worker agrees with me. Everyone. There's not a single social worker who's like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I'm 100% correct. Okay? I'm 100% correct. Every one of them agrees with me, and that's why they're so good at their job, because they understand people, because they're like right at the cusp of needing the person that needs them. You know what I'm saying? Frankly, they probably all need therapists, but they refuse to go because they think they're too good for it, and they think that they know what's wrong with them. And they like know what's wrong with them. But they're just like, what good's it going to do to talk about it? Fucking ironic as hell, isn't it? What good's it going to do to talk about it? What do you mean? That's your whole job. Psychopath. You fucking insane. My wife wakes up every day, goes to work, does a phenomenal job at writing behaviors for adults with disabilities. And then she comes home. And I love her to death. She comes home and unloads stress on me. And I'm not even complaining because I love her. And I love it when she does it. And I love taking care of her. But you know the drill. So you know what? She would have made a damn fine therapist. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong video.
Not only because of childhood trauma, but because of a relationship that I was in. I was married to a pastor who...
Jesus.
Didn't...
Right off the bat, it's already a fucking... That's already a fat element. I already feel bad for you. Married to a pastor?
Not act very pastorally behind doors. When I told him I wanted a divorce, it seemed very clear to me that I would not get custody of my 4 children, who were my absolute life. I was a stay-home mom, and my kids were the only life I had known. And having severe depression.
See, that's like one of those dynamics we don't really talk about, where it's like it can be very difficult for women to disconnect from men when they don't have a job and they've been a stay-at-home parent. Because like, what are they going to walk away with? You guys are like, oh, we shouldn't have alimony, and you shouldn't. Like, bro, what about the people who decide, like this woman who decided to stay a stay-at-home mother for however many years, and they get treated like shit by the guy? And it happens in reverse too. But in this instance, it gets treated like shit by the guy. Right? And the guy's like, what are you going to do? You're going to leave? You're not going to get shit. What happens, bro? People abuse this dynamic. Okay? That's one of the most toxic parts of this. And it's not, you should do it if you want. But this is why women don't want to do this shit, because fucking men will take advantage of them. And there's some men that are in the same situation.
And you know that you think the world would be better off without you.
That's crazy.
So because of my depression and because I was feeling suicidal, I checked myself into a state psychiatric facility. This facility housed hundreds of patients.
Does that even help? Like, these state psychiatric facilities are fucking worthless. I'm not trying to be an asshole. You know, I don't want to be too jaded because I don't want people that are like trying to seek help to be like, I'm not going to get it, because you should. But like, historically, some of these conditions are horrible. Like by me, like around, like on the Long Island area, like Pilgrim Psych Center, bro. The fucking shit they do to people, bro. There's a bunch of people that my wife works with. Like they're older. They're adults with intellectual disabilities. The things that they would do to these people are fucking horrendous. It doesn't happen anymore. But it's horrendous. The things that they would fucking do to these people. They would fucking rape these people with like fucking like very like with autism and Down syndrome. And they would fucking abuse them. They would withhold like fucking medication. They would fucking hit them. And nobody gave a shit. Like, it's fucking insane, bro. It's fucked up.
Patients who were locked on their wards. Being in a crisis as such, you do not tend to think about anyone but yourself and how...
What facility are you referring to? Can you give me the name of the facility? Because I guarantee... Was it a New York facility? Because, like, that's the people that, like... those are some of the people my wife works with. I'm not fucking kidding, dude, bro. These people were treated like horrible fucking dog shit.
You can end yourself. I had a friend bring me in a lighter. I then barricaded my room. And I lit my bed and blankets on fire. The sprinkler system at the hospital failed, and my entire room burned, except for the corner I was sitting in.
Not for nothing, but that suggests to me that they didn't actually want to kill themselves. And I only say that because they had the expectation of the sprinklers like working. So to me, it would seem more like they were like I'm trapped in here. I need to get out, and they caused the scene just to do that, which I completely justifiable. But that's just my observation.
Behind my bed. Especially with this sprinkler failure, this fire could have trapped hundreds of people in their rooms with no way to get out.
And honestly, that's not even her fault. Like, that's an issue with the way that they ran facilities. So I don't know. Honestly, like, look, hot take, guys. Check this out. Hot take: people in psychiatric facilities. Yeah, Willowbrook. Yep. Hot take: psychiatric facilities. Fucking, they got something going on in their head that makes them like incongruent to the normal person. You know what I'm saying? Was it New Jersey? I think that's with the facility either way. Anyway, this is like behavior that you have to generally expect. Right? So the way that they interacted here is fucked up. Not inappropriate.
I was charged with the felony of burning of a structure where a person is confined. I was fortunate enough to have a judge with empathy and compassion and was given a 10-year suspended prison sentence, so I did not have to go to prison. I also had a $10,000 fine and was on probation until the fine was paid off. At that point, the judge sealed my record. However, this does not stop all employers from seeing that felony. I 100% deserved that felony.
I disagree based on the way that you told the story, to be honest with you.
Go back in time and choose a different course of action. I scared a lot of people, and I put a lot of people at risk. I've gotten a lot of therapy, and I am a completely different person today than I was back then or even just a few years ago. And my desire more than anything is to help other people in my situation. But because of my felony, I'm limited. And that's okay. I understand. I was just sharing my story.
No, it's crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.